is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and all month long, the morning team will be highlighting some of the stories of survivors, families of survivors, and those who have lost the fight. This morning, we feature a woman who has been an advocate for a cure for years, but while in remission, the deadly disease returned. But this nearly 20-year-old survivor remains hopeful that all of her hard work in the fight is not in vain.
We could do a needle biopsy or we could do a lumpectomy. I say not doing either. I said, with all the COVID testing going on, and I'm going to wait 6 to 8 weeks to have this come back, no, sir. We taking it off.
She may look physically fit now, but back in July, breast cancer survivor Andrea Sweeting had to do something she is all too familiar with, and that is to remove a second lump from her left breast. Sweeting was first diagnosed with the deadly disease in her right breast some 19 years ago, and the Sister breast cancer advocate says she is thankful to God that she caught it early yet again.
July 9th, I took off the left breast. I was supposed to come out of hospital that very next day, which was that Thursday, that Friday. They kept me till the Saturday because they wanted to be sure about the fluids. And honestly and truly, when I went to Doc Monroe the following week for him to look at it, he was more than shocked. I think I healed on the left side faster than I healed on my right side. It was truly amazing. Could you believe it? It's the same stage, 0 to stage 1, as it was 19 years ago. And so when I look at that, I say to myself, I didn't feel this lump. I didn't even know I had it. But because of this left hand, this is how it came about.
While she is grateful that she did not have to administer chemotherapy in the midst of COVID-19, Sweeting says that if she knew then what she knows now, she would have removed both breasts nearly 2 decades ago.
Insurances don't pay for well breasts. But I wasn't given an option, and I wasn't smart enough to say, well, okay, what is this going to cost me? And I can still take it off. But I didn't have that kind of education in those days. But I tell women right now, for all of us, whatever it is, if you got one, try to do both one time. Since they did the genetic testing is when they started doing more bilaterals than anything else. And so we want persons to realize all of us are acceptable to this. And I think, truthfully, it's more on an increase. During COVID, I am truly grateful and thankful to our frontliners, especially the oncology department, for wanting to actually carry this out. Could you imagine, in addition to all the COVID deaths, what we would have if we didn't actually administer chemotherapy?
The breast cancer warrior gave this advice to women still in the fight of their life.
I want you to understand that please continue, take your treatments, and you'll be over it faster than you think, as fast as these days are going. So, and to be positive. Know within yourself that I have another 6 weeks or 8 weeks to this, and I'm going to be much better. And that's exactly the way you have to look at life.